Everybody's feeling right. Welcome to Ladies Night, Ladies Night. Here to have a good time. Everybody's feeling right. Welcome to Ladies Night, Ladies Night. Oh, yeah.
We're all back.
Finally, again.
Everybody's back. The party is here.
The party
Yes.
is on.
The
and
party
I
popping.
is
miss y'all
here. The
too.
party is popping. I miss y'all too.
Miss you.
We're all back. We're gonna have a
Yes.
good show today, guys.
Yes.
We always have a good
We
show.
I know, but today we have a special guest here. His name is Chef Sulo. I hope I'm saying his name correctly. From Billionaire Burger Boys, and they have a show on Discovery called Burger Brawl.
I can't wait
Shut
to
up.
see that. I love all those cooking and eating shows. I'm not gonna lie. Like me and my husband binge watch. We used to binge watch the grill one. Oh, I love it. So
Uh-huh.
I can't wait to see it tomorrow.
I
Cannot
think they
wait.
were also on the Food Network too. Like they had won some kind of like burger championship. Um,
Mm.
so we are all here, and I'm excited. So they'll be on here. He'll be on the show in just a few seconds or a few minutes. But how's
Cool.
everybody's week been?
Busy, crazy,
Busy?
long,
Who wants to start? Okay, well,
very
Anti,
long.
let's start with you since ladies first.
Ladies first. So, yeah, it's just been busy.
Uh-huh.
Just tiring, just emotionally draining. But, came through. It's Friday. The weekend is
Mm-hmm.
right here. So, super
Mm-hmm.
excited about that. So, you know, nothing new, nothing exciting for this week at least.
What about you, Dante?
Oh, my
Week
dog.
two of
I'm
my
sorry. He
week
just,
week two of my new job.
Yay! How you like
yay,
it?
congrats.
So she's going lovely. It's been really great to like get to know the team, and they're really cool people.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm week two of my new job, which is great. Got some bad news today that I mentioned to y'all, but
Yeah.
rest
We're
in peace.
sorry about that.
Yeah, she was a really sweet, kind person.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
That's all good.
Well,
Yeah.
Move on.
our guest, he is here, so we're just gonna go ahead and bring them on.
Yay!
Yeah. Okay. Hello, Chef Sulo. Am I saying your name right? Right, Chef
Hi.
Sulo?
Chef Solo.
Solo.
It's like
Sulo or
soul.
Solo?
It's soul. It's soul with
Soul.
an O.
Solo. Okay.
Mhm.
Chef Solo, how are you? Thank you for coming on the show tonight.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you for
I'm
having
loving
me.
that shirt.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Thank you. I designed it myself.
I like that.
Nice.
I
So
couldn't
let's
find a
just get
burger
into
shirt, so I had to get something with like a taco shirt. So, I
It's still
I
food,
tried to,
so
yeah. So I was like, let me go and get something with some food because I'm sitting here
there
starving.
you
And
go.
after looking through all your posts and hearing about your food,
Mm,
I'm like, oh, let's get straight into it.
I'm
So
also gonna
how did
cut to the chase, honey. When can I get one of them pickles or a bunch of them pickles, man? I love Kool-Aid pickles.
Oh, you talking
I
about the Kool-Aid
love,
pickles?
oh hell yeah, I love them.
That's what a pickle. Actually, she's
Yeah.
actually up the street from us in Compton.
Oh, okay. Never mind. It was on.
I
It was
think
on your page.
we
Yeah,
should
no,
make
that's
like a
that's.
food day and go to Compton and just hit up different places and like eat all day, you
I'm
guys.
telling
Totally
you,
agree.
you won't be disappointed.
No.
I have a homegirl who live in Compton. We could go on ahead and stay with her for a second too. We could go party, have a good old. Let's make it a thing.
So how did Billionaire Big Burger Boys start?
It was what we would call a beautiful accident.
Mm-hmm.
My girl at the time, my girl Jen, she's the billionaire burger girl.
Okay.
At the time, we were doing pop-ups. We had just met Smoke or whatnot, and me and him just had mad vibes, and we was cool or whatever, and never thought about collabing or doing anything or whatnot. And so what happened was I ended up getting the food truck because I was doing pop-ups, and then it got to a point where I was getting shut down and just all kind of crap, and it was just making it hard for me to do what I was doing. So I invested in a food truck, and when I got the food truck, I started running, and Smoke hit me up, and he was like, "Yo, I fell on hard times. Like I got like $27 to my name." He was like, "But I got these jambalaya fries that I sell, and people love them." And he was like, "So is it possible I can come on the truck for the day just to make some money so I can get back on my feet?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, I didn't think nothing of it, and that one day turned into 5 years.
Wow,
Wow.
So,
that's pretty dope.
yeah, and
That's
and even with the burgers, it was an accident because like I did sandwiches. Like I had a sandwich like concept called Old Boys Po Boys. And so I had po' boys, Phillies, different sandwiches like that. And I was like chicken and waffles. What else was I serving? Shrimp and grits. Like I was serving
Damn.
like all of like the staples, the southern stuff, like the stuff that I like. And he was doing pretty much the same thing, like along the line of the sandwiches, wings or whatnot. I was doing wings. I was actually like searing them and like putting the sauce on them and searing them with the sauce on them, so to give it like a nice sticky coating or whatnot with a nice char or whatever. And so it gave it great flavor. So I was actually known as the wingman. So whatever. He got on the truck and we were doing our thing, and it was a debate between whether we should use fresh fries or frozen fries. And the question was posed to me like, "Yo, I'm thinking efficiency, just getting food out faster and so on and so forth." And he's thinking quality and flavor. So he's like, "Yo, so would you rather have fresh fries or frozen fries?" And I'm like, "Fresh fries." And he was like, "Well, that answers the question." So we were like, "All right, cool. We're going to start using fresh fries." So we still had a case of frozen fries that we needed to get rid of. And we were like, "Okay, we'll serve chili cheese fries. We'll do a special." And needless to say, we never did the special, right? So I had this roll of ground beef that I was going to use to make the chili. And one day I was hungry and I just made a burger, which is now known as the Brutus Burger. It was our very first burger. I posted that to Instagram and it got a couple hundred likes. And I didn't think nothing of it. We didn't, it wasn't nothing because it's easy to get a lot of likes on different food that I post. So like a couple of days later, we came back to work and Smoke made what is now known as the Smokehouse Stack. And I made the shrimp surf and turf. And we took them and put them side by side and we put it in front of the truck and snapped a picture and put it on Instagram. And it got like over 1,000 likes in like a couple of hours.
Wow.
So we seriously had this moment where it was like, you remember Trading Places with Randolph and Mortimer? And
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and then they coming to America.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave him the money and whatever, and he was like, Randolph. It was like he had that moment, like, "Yo, this is it." You know what I'm saying? So we immediately start like moving burgers, and people were pulling up like crazy to get them, but we didn't have a name. So that was the thing, like we was working with, like, "Yo, what's gonna be the name?" And we had all these kind of weird names, and one of them was like 99 Burgers. That almost won like 99 Burgers because we had so many combination of burgers. And Jen was like, "Yo," she was like, we was in a car or something, and she was looking at her phone and looking at the burgers, and she was like, "Yo, these look like $1 billion burgers." And she was like, "Yo, y'all should call yourself the Billionaire Burger Boys." And of course it was like confetti everywhere, like, "Yo, this is it right here." We immediately went to the swap meet in what is that? South of Delamo in Santa Fe. We went to that swap meet and went to the t-shirt man, and he helped us create the first logo and make shirts. And we just went hard after that, man. And then of course, eventually I created the new logo that we have now. And things have just been like kind of just rolling.
It's been like a fast evolvement for you, it seems like.
Yeah.
It has. It's been 5 years and it feels like forever. But it's like, yo, it's only been 5 years, but we've done so much in
Right.
5 years. Within a year, we were like barbershop talk. You know
So
what I'm
did you
saying?
think it
Within
would
two
take off
years,
as soon fast as it did when you initially went into it? Did you think that it would just take off like it did so quick,
n-
or?
n- no, not at all. The biggest thing was it's like, of course, we have people that we look up to when it comes to like Instagram chefs. You got Blue Kitchen, you got All Flavor No Grease, Taco Mel.
Hmm.
Those were
Mm-hmm.
cats that were just like really, you know, um, at the forefront of it, and just like they were the biggest names, and it was like, yo, that's the aspiration. We want to do that. We want to be, able to create businesses. So for us, it was like just thinking bigger than that. Like, yo, let's build a brand off of Instagram. And so,
Hmm.
um, you know, well, that came when, of course, we created Billionaire Burger Boys, but we looked up to those people. So we aspired, and we worked our butts off to get customers. So we would do crazy stuff like commercials. We created a whole mascot. Like his name is Larry. It's a puppet, and he has a whole storyline. Like Larry is always missing, so we're always looking for Larry. And what we did was we created a budget box, and the budget box was like 5, 7, and $10 or something like that. And if you come to the truck and you be like, "Where's Larry?" That's how you unlock the budget box, and you just
Oh,
basically
cool.
pick it. So it was just something fun to do, you know. So it was all marketing and strategy for the most part, and just praying that it worked. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we didn't know if it'd work, but the thing is, like, one thing that I know from working in corporate structure is just how they brand themselves, how they market themselves, the colors they use in their logos, and their commercials and their
Hmm.
how do you say print ads and different things like that. Like I paid attention to a lot of that stuff, like just coming up, like especially like being a chef, and I worked in private, I worked in corporate, I've worked in on all levels pretty much, so for me it's like, okay, I just pretty much took everything that I learned from that and applied it to this brand and just created something. Like we have a whole merch line. I literally
Mm-hmm.
created all of our merch, with the exception of a couple of pieces on my phone, on iPhone. Shout out to iPhone. Like
Yeah, you can do a lot with
this
iPhone.
design was created on my phone. I'm sorry?
Wow.
I said, yeah,
You
you
can
can
do
do a lot with iPhone.
Yeah, man. So
it.
I mean it's just a matter of exploring. My brain, it never stops going. Like I wake up, I go to sleep, thinking, how can I make us bigger? How can I make us more visible?
Right.
And just in 5 years, our clientele, is some of the biggest A-list celebrities and corporate companies. A lot of people I can't even name because of non-disclosures. But we've done a lot of things. We've done a lot of things. And the big festivals and different things like that. We're highly requested, so on and so forth. So it's just been beautiful all the way around.
So, how did this partnership you have with Discovery come about?
Well, we're actually signed to Oprah Winfrey Network,
Okay.
and Oprah Winfrey Network is under the Discovery umbrella, and so of course they have the app. So that's how we ended up just on the app. What they're doing is of course, they're trying to grow the app. So we're going to be on the app for a while, and then I believe January they're going to release all 6 episodes on the app. They're going to release 2 every week for the next 3 weeks,
On
starting
Discovery,
tomorrow. So,
on Discovery Plus,
um,
just so we know
excuse
where
me.
to look. Is it on Discovery Plus, the Discovery Plus
Yes, it
app,
is.
so that we know where to look
Yes,
for
it
it? Okay,
is.
perfect.
It's going to be on that app, and it'll be on that app until about January, and then they'll start showing it on home.
Oh,
So
nice. Okay.
yeah, that's how it came about. But this whole deal was like 3 years in the making. We actually were supposed to do it with Food Network because, of course, we were on Guy's Grocery Games. We went on there, and we won, and of course, Guy loved us. Lando Entertainment, which produces Guy's Grocery Games, they loved us, and they wanted to develop a show, so they called us in, and we worked on a couple ideas, and they pitched them to the network, and so we ended up shooting a sizzle, and we presented it to them, and of course they was like no. So we were like, all right, cool. We kept working. We ended up doing Guys Grocery Games again. We won. That one blew up out the water. Great response from the people, and so It just happened to come up that OWN was looking for new shows, and they reached out to Lando Entertainment, and they're like, "Yo, we got these guys," and they saw us and they loved us, and they were like, "Yo, let's get it done," and here we are.
So, what's the premise of the show? I know you have something going on tomorrow. Is it like it's a burger brawl, right? So it's like your truck and another truck going against each other to see who makes the best
Yes.
burger, and the
It
people
sounds
choose
like
whose
Battle
burger was.
Zone.
Yeah, it
Like with
sounds
the clown.
fun.
Remember the clowns? Y'all about to
Yeah.
battle. That's what line the
Yeah,
trucks
yeah.
up and y'all gonna do what y'all do.
Well,
It
no, I
sounds like a lot
mean,
of
it's
fun.
really what we're doing is we're actually not going against burger trucks.
Okay.
We're going against different types of trucks. Like we go against a taco truck, a vegan truck, a lumpia truck, also like a Creole Southern truck.
They're starting to do the what are hummus whatever that's made of. They're starting to do a lot of those trucks too. Fava bean like type of thing where it's what they make hummus out of. Like they're starting to do like a lot of trucks, at least here in San Diego they are.
Like Mediterranean or something like that.
Yeah, but they're making like burgers and like interesting things with it. It's not just like hummus. They're not just making hummus. They're not just making like Middle Eastern food or Mediterranean food. They're also making like kind of staples that we're used to. Chickpeas is what it's called.
Okay.
They're doing.
I think I've heard of them. Yeah, I've heard of them. But yeah, no, we pretty much going up against just different trucks that, of course we felt like will give us, some type of competition, of course, and then some flair, bring some type of something to what we're doing. And they showed up and they did the thing, man. It was really nice. So what we do is the premise of the show is, we come together and we put $1,000 each, up. And the premise is we basically sell for 2 days, and at the end of that, we tally up all the money, and whoever has the most sales, they win the $2,000. So it's basically like it's not based on your like flavor or how pretty the food is or none of that other stuff that they usually judge on. It's solely based on sales. So you have to get out there and hustle. And us being who we are, we're natural born hustlers, because when we first started, that's what we did. It was like day in and day out. We were like literally like up for 16 hours with this truck and, just trying to make money. And sometimes we'll go home with only 400 or 500 a day, and we have to split that between three of us plus re-up and take care of whatever other expenses for the truck. So it was really tough. So for us, it was like getting back into that mode, because we're going into places that we don't even know if people know we exist. Now granted, we do have, because of Guys Grocery Games, it's put us on a more national scale. So we can't travel out. We do a lot of traveling out, but this was just something out of, like we couldn't even fathom doing this. So we did it. We did it, and it was successful, man. It was great. We had a really nice turnout. A lot of people showed up. They showed love. The chefs that we went up against, they were great. Like, everybody had great spirits, good vibes. There wasn't no negativity or anything like that. It was just all peace and love. Like, so I enjoyed it. It's like, yeah, it was a competition. And like my partner, of course, he's very competitive, and I have to sometimes grab him by his coattail and be like, yo, calm down, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like, I love it, because it's like, I'm the yin and yang thing. Like our dynamic is just perfect together because of the balance. So yeah, no, it was just a lot of fun, man. And for it to be something that we've never done, and then on top of that, a concept that you haven't seen on TV, it's like, yo, it feels good to like kind of, make this happen.
So when's your next brawl? Are you able to share that, or is that like kind of like a top secret thing?
What you mean, like the next brawl? Like when we do it again?
Yeah. Do you guys do it like every week, or it's just one day you guys did it and they're cutting it up into 6 different episodes?
Well, no. We actually we shot 6 episodes in 3 weeks.
Oh, okay.
We traveled from San Diego all the way up to Seattle, and we had a rigorous shooting schedule. We shot probably every 2 days, like literally every day, just working and, just to get this going, because they were trying to release it. by tomorrow, of course. So
Got it.
yeah, there's a lot of work put into this thing. Like, shout out to the crew and post production and everybody that worked on this project. Like, they really put it together, and they put it together nice in like record time, if you ask me. Because usually these projects, they don't come out for another year. We shot this project and it came out within 2 months.
Wow, that is fast.
Yeah.
What's next?
So
What's next for Billionaire Burger Boys?
hopefully season 2. We need the people to show up and show out. We need to do amazing numbers. Like, it's like we the type of people that we believe the show could be #1 on the app. Like, we're trying to be the top show on Discovery Plus. Like, that's the only other way we see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just want to be, the best thing or the best new thing on TV.
Right.
They actually released a couple of different shows on the app recently, and we're one of them. So it's like, we in some, great company, but it's like, yo, we want this to be, big. We want it to turn into something, and something we could take, across the United States, and, just cross our fingers. Hopefully a season 2 comes along, but
I
for right
think so.
now, we're just
I'll
going to
be
ride the
tuning in
waves.
for sure. For
Yeah, I'll be
sure, for
tuning
We're
in.
sure.
going to ride the waves. Like, I'll tell everybody, run them numbers up. Watch it 100 times. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying?
I've
Like,
been telling
Yes.
just show that
everybody.
love.
So, and it's just the
I
story. I mean, like, so I know you said how you got the truck. So just kind of take us back even further. Like, as a kid, at one point we say we want to be, I don't know, a firefighter, a policeman. Like, growing up as a kid, were you always just wanted to cook? Was it someone who inspired you and kind of, like for me, it was my grandma. Like, my grandma's from the South, loved to cook. So who kind of got you into cooking, and when did you really realize like cooking was your passion?
Funny enough, cooking wasn't
It
something I
wasn't,
was
huh?
actually
See, you
doing.
know what? I'm jealous because
Um,
it's people like me. I can cook, but it's like damn people like you who never really grew up to cook, and I'm like, oh my God, like I probably wouldn't cook that great. So yeah, so go ahead and share because I love hearing these type of stories. And we think you woke up or was born with that. So what happened?
hold on one second. 2 seconds. Forgive me. That was rude. Okay, so get this. I wanted to be in entertainment. I was a singer.
Oh,
I had a record label. I actually had artists. I'm not sure if you guys know who T-Fly is, but that's my nephew.
yes,
yeah.
And
Okay.
really. I love
he got his start
T-Fly.
with me. When it came to music, he knew that I was the one doing it at the time in the family, and so he came to me and said he wanted to sing. So I pretty much got him this, and I puff daddied him. I
Y'all
locked him
puff
in my
daddy,
studio for like
right?
2 years. Yeah, I locked him in my studio for 2 years and just kept buying equipment and machines, and he'll learn them and figure them out. And we just keep making music. We release records independently, put them out or whatever. And yeah, so that's what I was doing. Excuse me,
Wow.
I was doing
That's
music.
amazing. That's
I was
crazy.
a singer.
Side
I was
note, he
like,
needs to come
okay,
back. I miss T Fly. He was man, he had some
Yeah,
dope.
hold
he can
on,
come on
just
here
hold
too and
on,
make his debut.
He got
hold
some for
on,
us. He's saying, hold on, all right.
He can
just
come
hold
here and
on.
make his debut. He's always welcome here.
Okay, so like what I'm doing now, like it's equivalent to, I mean, that's how I had MySpace pretty much. Like on MySpace, I was doing the same thing with music. Like just I was selling out shows, booking my own shows, booking tours, different things like that. But the situation I was in, it just wasn't working. It was a lot of toxicity, and it kind of, steered me off track of what I wanted to do. And, I kind of eventually stopped doing it. And, so food came along because I was like working dead end job after dead end job, and I ended up getting fired from Walmart. And I was like, yo, like what can I do? Like I was trying to figure it out. Um, Now, mind you, I didn't tell you guys this. Two of my brothers are chefs, and my uncle was a chef. So
Okay.
it was already, that synergy like in the air when it comes to my family. And I could already cook. Like I used to cook ramen for my brother when I was like 7, 8 years old. As soon as I could see over the stove, like, stuff like that. So it was already there. But it was like I was like, yo, what do I do next? Because I didn't want to just get another job. You know, I didn't want to just go to work just to make money. And I was like, yo, what could I do that doesn't feel like work that I actually love? And I kid you not, in that moment, a Le Cordon Bleu commercial came on TV. Swear to
Wow.
God. Talk about the
Great.
universe speaking and,
Yes, aligned and
all of
everything.
like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what made me start believing in kinetic energy because everything in my life just kind of happened
Yep.
in a certain way and it brought me
Yep.
ultimately here. But yeah, it was like, yo, I saw that and I actually was about to check in and it was too far from my house and we only had one car at the time, so I wouldn't have been able to make that trek every day, and then I wasn't working. So I found a school like right around the corner from my house and start going there. University of Antelope Valley. Shout out to University of Antelope Valley. I got to give them their love because that's where I really got my start as a chef. And it took me so many different places. And so, yeah.
Wow.
And like now, I done got that itch again, because I do shows here and there. But my nephew T Fly, I've been working with him. We're actually working on a single right now. I was just in the studio till about 3 a.m. last night recording this song.
That's what's
But
up.
I'm about to drop another song and a visual in about a month or so. So
Okay.
yeah,
You just
we're
busy,
back
huh?
working
You
on it.
go from the
Yeah.
kitchen to the
To the
studio to designing
studio.
your shirts.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean, what else? I
You
mean, what
like
else
a
should we know?
you're like a
We
man of
got
all
the
trades. What
cooking. You
can't you do?
sing. You produce. Man,
a Renaissance man.
designer.
Yeah,
No, it's just
Yeah.
designer.
I
You could
just
cook.
my biggest thing is I'm the type of person that it's like, yo, if I see something and I feel like I can execute it, I'm gonna go after it and I'm gonna put 1,000% into it.
Yeah.
Um, I always see the bigger picture. I always see it being greater than what it is. It's never just what's at the surface. Like, okay, what we're doing now is cool, but how do we end up in a space to where we can sell this for however many $1 million?
Right.
So
Right.
that's my thing.
Hmm.
It's like, we running businesses to actually grow. Like we don't want to stay stagnant. So I'm never want to be in a situation to where it's just like I'm stagnant. And that's another thing too. Like I was a busboy before I even went to culinary school. That was one of the dead end jobs I had. And when I would actually try to get in the kitchen, a lot of times the chefs would be like, nah, you know.
Hmm.
And that just kind of fueled this thing in me. So when I did go to school, it was like, yo, I'm gonna be the best. I'm gonna take over. I'm gonna do this, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna get a food truck. Everything that I said I was gonna do,
You
I
did.
did.
And in
Wow. Well,
hindsight, you are
congrats
you
to
wanted
you.
in
Yeah.
hindsight you wanted to be in entertainment and you are in entertainment right
You
now
are.
because
Yeah.
Exactly.
so it's
Yeah.
still you're
Exactly.
still going on the
It's
path you
full
wanted to
circle.
be on. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so
Damn.
totally full circle. So, I'm just grateful to be here, man. I'm completely humbled. It still don't feel real. Like, I watch these streaming apps and watch these new shows that come out, and for one of them to be mine, and I'm sitting here like, yo, like
How does that
I
feel?
did
Like,
that.
yeah, like how does that feel? Like you said, you watch so many. How does it feel to know that, you're going to be on one of these shows on one of these apps that you watch? Like,
Listen, I'm from South Central LA. And little black boys like me ain't supposed to even be here. Like we ain't supposed to, make it out of that. And it sounds so cliche, but it's true. Because I
mm,
did all of the things that little black.
Oh, we can't hear it. Can we hear him? Oh, hello?
Nah,
Okay, we can hear
hold
you.
on. Hello?
You didn't went by the shop?
I was by there earlier. I went to go shop.
Okay.
What's up?
I need to get some started. Oh, I need to get started with some money. I might just have them minus from
I probably shouldn't be here.
from the register if you're not anywhere close.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm at the house. I'm actually doing an interview. They're watching you live on the interview. Have this conversation.
You lying.
Say hi.
say hey. I was gonna say
Hey,
hey. We
hi.
hear you.
I hear you.
I stay listening.
Yeah, I stay listening too.
Just ghetto.
Terrible. Just terrible, damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But yeah, they encouraged me to answer the phone. I was gonna ignore it. But yeah, man. I was nervous. Like, what is he gonna say? You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
Man, right. It's like something detrimental. I would have been like, oh, whoop, you know.
Way to
Drop
cut it
that
out.
connection.
Way to cut it.
Nah.
Way to cut it. Dude. Way to cut it
Y'all do what
out.
y'all do. Keep doing what you're doing, ladies. Y'all are awesome.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Salam alaikum.
All right, bro.
Bye.
Long.
All right. I'm going to try to turn this stuff off to make sure it ain't going to interrupt us again.
I'm from the jungle myself, dude. So I'm from South Central. I get it.
It ain't easy, man. It ain't easy,
Nah.
like, not knowing if you're going to come home. Like, you know, like, I've been in.
It was hard seeing people like you didn't see people like us on TV. We didn't
Everybody
see
want to call me right now.
They see you. They probably
They see-
watching.
Yeah, this is my brother. He's actually. Hold on. Hello?
Hey, brother.
What's up, bro? Say hello. You actually you live on
Hi.
YouTube right now. Say
Hey,
hello.
bro.
Hi, bro.
I got a bunch of
Live.
pretty ladies sitting up in here looking at me right now.
Well, thank you.
What's up, bro?
I'm just tapping in with you, bro.
All right. Let me hit you back after this interview, bro.
All right, I love you, nigga, and I'm proud of you, man.
Love you too, man.
That's what's up.
All right.
So
Yeah,
you
that's
seem like you
actually
got a
my big
good
brother.
support team too. You know, your fam checking in on you, telling you know that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
It's
Beautiful.
crazy. And that wasn't planned, I promise you. Like, I ain't,
It's a-
you know.
I believe you. You trust me. You
it's
are a
fine.
businessman.
You are a
Listen, you say
businessman.
you
You got
sing,
everybody
you do
calling
it
you.
all. So your phone
Yeah.
is always probably blowing up. That just
But
means people got
it's so
love for
crazy.
you, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy because that's my brother. He's been.
And another one.
And another one.
Hello? Are we back?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
yeah, we back.
We're back.
Yeah, but that's my brother. He's been in prison since he was 16, like 1992 or 93.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, so he's lived his life in the system. And it's like one of those things like, yo, he was tried as an adult, you know, when he was just a kid. He was a child. We had just lost our mom. And he was really in the streets just trying to figure it out, trying to make it, and got into some nonsense, and it landed him in prison for the rest of his life. You know, and it's like, you know, at some point you rehabilitate. Like, he's graduated from all kind of programs. He's got a business degree. Like, he started a catering company that, you know, of course, when he gets out, then, you know, I'm gonna help him out with that. But it's like, the thing is, every time he goes before the parole board, they hit him with okay, well, go back and do this, or go do this program, and you need a little more of this, and he'll go do it. And when he comes back, they're like, okay, now go do this. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like, well, tell me all of this the first time.
My dad went through,
You know, and it's like 2 to 3 years increments in between each parole hearing. And it's like, that's automatic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, you just Hello?
Yeah, it's like a system set up for failure.
Yeah.
Right. It says for
It's like they don't want
rehabilitation.
people to be great. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's done more than he probably should have. You know, he's still doing it. You know?
Even functional though, they don't even want you to be functional or be able to, you know, sustain a family, sustain anything. My dad had to fight so fucking hard just to get, like, he ended up working for the city, which don't really happen when you got a record. But like, he had to work fucking hard just to support us. But he had to have that, you know, that mindset that, hey, I'm gonna do this come hell or high water, and he always did it. That was, my pops is awesome, such a great guy. But it's hard. It's hard to do that because it's set up to fuck you over. It's set up to be like, oh,
that's exactly what it does.
Every single part of it. You know, when you get out of prison, it's like you really have no life. You can't do anything.
You can't do nothing because nobody want to hire you. It's just it's fucked up all the way around. You know what I'm saying? And you know,
it really
is no other way to put it. But you know, like you said, you from South Central, and you know, you have young boys and even women looking up like, damn, like I can do this. Like you know, I came from the hood. I had dreams, and I made them dreams reality. So for people like you know, you got your platform, you got your cooking, and you really, you know, being real with people. You know, because a lot of people from the hood, they make it, and then they get Hollywood and forgot where the hell they came from, and where they came from is most of the time why they're in a position they're in now. Because when you grow up a certain way in a certain environment, I believe in nature versus nurture. So a lot of that
Yeah.
stuff that people have seen in the environment, it make you strong. Like you don't just give up. Why? Because if you give up, somebody ain't eating or somebody ain't gonna make it home. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I really feel like people like yourself should really, especially us minorities, like you let people know, like let the young kids and adults know, like you can do whatever you put your mind to, and don't let nobody stop you. You
No
know,
doubt.
like you
Yeah.
said, you had your dreams and you do damn near everything, you know, and I bet you people
Mm-hmm.
probably like he would never do nothing. He gonna be in the system, this, that, and the other. But look at you, look at where you at
Yep.
now. The
Yeah.
chef who didn't want to let you cook, they're probably ready to wipe your ass now. I bet you
Right.
that.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah. I
Them be the
mean,
ones, you
The way
know?
them
right.
the burgers looked, I might consider it. Them burgers look good as shit. So I'm
Man.
like, dang, man, those
I
burgers
did
look
do
good.
an Uber
Those
Eats
burgers look
today.
good.
I did an Uber Eats today with your restaurant. I got
Oh,
the
word.
sampler. It was so good. Those what is it? Honey butter wings.
Honey butter
Like,
wings.
yeah, and then I had the jambalaya fries and those. I still have it here. I nibbled at it a little bit because I had to get ready for the show. Very delicious. Very
Well,
tasty.
Thank you.
So bomb.
me and my family are going tomorrow. I'm so excited. I want to try the burger with the lobster on it. I was telling my
Heard.
husband, I was like, we gonna fast most of the day. We gonna go. I'm starving right now, by the way. So all this food, I'm ready to go now, but I'm like, I don't feel like getting ready and driving. So I'm like, tomorrow we going. I'm about to try a few items because, and I was like, I checked out your Instagram too, and I saw the pizza. Y'all got,
Mm,
you had the
mm,
pizza, and I
Yeah.
love pizza. I was like, listen, we about to go down. We throwing down. So
Yeah, no
I'm
doubt,
really
no
looking
doubt.
I
Like
like
forward.
that.
Oh, I
I
am.
want to try that
Like I love
seafood
food.
spaghetti.
And,
The seafood
the
spaghetti you
seafood
have.
spaghetti.
That looks bomb.
woo,
That's my next thing to try.
I saw that. That's what I said. I'm wearing some sweatpants so I can be nice and loose. I know my stomach gonna stretch. You know, you can't
That's
keep
Right.
it cute when
the,
you're going to eat. I'm about to keep
the
it
seafood
real. Wear my
spaghetti.
leggings or some sweats.
Yeah, the seafood spaghetti is actually a chef solo creation. Like that's something that's not even like it's not even supposed to be on the menu. We just feature it sometimes, just
Hmm.
because it's like a lot of people come out for it or to like help drive sales, of course.
Mm.
But that's one of them items like you got to put a call in to get. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
can
Okay.
I put a
But
call in for
Can I put a
tomorrow? Like,
call
can I
in?
get that tomorrow? Because I'm going.
I'll
And
stop
I
by for
love
that tomorrow
seafood
too.
and I love spaghetti
well,
because I,
well,
listen,
Chef Solo
but
is,
going.
is off right
like
now,
it's like
probably
my
for another
favorite.
week
Spaghetti's
or
my
two,
favorite meal.
Hmm.
because I got to do a
Okay.
lot of this. I got to do press. I got to do Zoom meetings and all kind of
Yeah.
crazy stuff. My schedule is just wow. So I
I'm
ain't
gonna
even
be
thinking
checking
about cooking
in.
right now.
I'm gonna be checking in
Well,
because
I'll
I
be
gotta try
checking.
that spaghetti. I have
I
to, but
gotta
I'm
try
for
the
Yeah,
sure
no.
spaghetti
going tomorrow.
out.
We're actually about to start doing soul food out the pizza restaurant as well because like
Okay.
the pizza restaurant was doing good, but it just kind of slowed up. So
Hmm.
we're about to like switch up some things, and we're gonna actually add soul food to like a whole different concept to that restaurant. So you're
Okay.
gonna see
Ooh.
some good stuff coming up. It's about to get crazy.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to get a shirt too. I love that shirt.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
I'm
get a
super
shirt
excited.
too.
I'm sorry.
I said we were like we both need to get one of those shirts.
I like the shirt.
I like the
Mm-hmm.
shirts. Cute.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we if you look on our store, we got a couple of designs. Um, I'm not sure what we got on hand, but yeah, no, we definitely just hit me up. I can send y'all some or whatever. Y'all come by and I'll have something ready for you or whatever.
I'm
Just
gonna
Okay.
let me
buy it because
know.
I want to check it out. I want to check it out,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
I'm gonna just be honest. I hate driving, even though Compton ain't far from me. I hate driving, and I've been saying for a minute I want to check it out because I love to eat. I love burgers. So I'm going tomorrow, and I'm about to try. I'm about to try a lot of stuff.
You
So
gotta
if
try
Okay.
y'all
the
call
honey
me and I
butter
don't answer,
wings.
Sheena, if I don't call, I don't answer, I'm not dead. That means I done ate a lot and I'm
You're the
somewhere
comatose.
balled up, knocked out. Okay, probably
Good.
just out.
You gotta try the
Good.
honey bar. You gotta try the honey butter wings. They are freaking
Definitely.
bomb.
Girl,
They're
listen.
so good.
Definitely.
I'm
Yeah, I
like,
look
dang,
at the
I can
menu
have
and
like 5 more
everything.
of these.
I felt like that. Remember Pavlov's dog, the dog experience when he was salivating like the bell.
Mm-hmm.
I was feeling like that looking at the menu. I'm like, damn, like I want
Yeah,
this,
no,
I
it's so
want
funny.
that.
Like with the
Woo,
honey butter wings, that was another one of those accidents.
the
Like
accident.
we
Well,
already
damn, I
had
need to
That
have
was
some
a bomb.
accidents.
That's a delicious accident. That
Man.
was
no, for
good.
real. It was just another accident. Like we had our wings, right? and we didn't serve them with no sauce. Like, this is a batter that I created or whatever, and it was just rocking. People was loving the wings just like they were. And we were actually at All Flavor No Grease House, and we were shooting, I believe like one of those, like a blog, internet blogs. They were doing the expose on them or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they had us to come out, and we were like serving food or whatnot. So we made some wings, and All Flavor No Grease, he took the wing and he put honey on it, or at least this is what Smoke told me. He said he put honey on it and bit it and was like, bro. And then he told him to try it. He told Smoke to try it, and Smoke was like, what? And literally that night, I think we went back to the commissary or something, and we made the honey butter sauce.
Y'all got to stop. My stomach growling so loud right now. And we got people in the comments saying, somebody in the comments was like, them honey barbecue wings is fire. So I'm going to have to try that.
I'm saying, like, so it was just, it just became a staple. Like, that's what people come for. They come for the honey butter wings.
They're bomb. They're bomb. If I stop by tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna get like 10 of them.
I'm going.
I
don't have Instagram, but I'm gonna show Sheena. I'll send you the picture and you can post it. I don't have Instagram, but I'm definitely gonna have like a whole little setup for me and myself and I.
Okay. Send me the picture. I'd love to post it on our page.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt. Appreciate it.
So I've got a question for you. What are your thoughts on expanding, meaning into cities that are very into like truck food? I mean, I know LA is very into it, but when you look at like cities like Austin, Portland, some of those cities just have a very strong truck following. What are your thoughts in expanding? Have you thought about that? Is that on possibly the roadmap moving forward?
Yeah, definitely. Right now, currently, we have 2 trucks. We have the restaurant in Compton. We also have the pizza location, and then we're opening another location in Moreno Valley. That should be opening probably in another couple of weeks or so. So, yeah, definitely expansion is definitely on the horizon. Right now, we're in a space where it's like, do we franchise or do we just keep opening locations that we actually fully own? Franchising is less work, but also having 100% ownership, has a lot more value and valuation.
Right.
If I wanted to move parts of the company,
also those franchisees can do some really weird shit that ends up making.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, that can mess up your brand and your name.
And for me, it's all about the integrity of our brand and about what we serve, the quality. Like I need it consistent every time. And it's like, I know the owner of Red Robin. He owns every Red Robin that is in existence. He doesn't have franchises. You know what I mean? So it's just like one of those things where it's like, yo, I want to expand to like right now, Billionaire Burger Boys, we could either put a truck or a brick and mortar in every major city in the United States right now, and it'll flourish.
That flexibility is amazing, though, that you're able to do that as opposed to having a setup like a whole
legit. Like we could totally do that right now. Every major market in the United States we could literally tap into because we have followings in all of those places. Plus, our brand is one of the brands where it's like you see it and it's like you want to try it or you want to see what it's about. It's like people are drawn in. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, it's always about, Billionaire Burger Boys. I got to see what that's about. Like, like what the burgers look like. Then you see our burgers and they're these big, massive, beautiful looking burgers.
It's over. It was just like, I fell in love. I looked at that burger with that lobster and shrimp and I was just like, damn.
You know what's funny?
I was about to start working out, but I guess I'm gonna wait because, like I said, it's going down this weekend for sure.
Man, it's so funny. That burger came about because this blogger, he's a food blogger.
That was an accident too?
When we got started, huh?
Was that an accident too?
Yeah, it was. It was just something that I came up with like off the top of my head because he wanted to come and do videos on us, do a post on us. Shout out to Mr. Fries, man. He plugged us with him. Like when we first started and we started doing burgers, Mr. Fries, man, he was like, he sent them our way, like, yo, go check them out. Like they, he gave us all the love in the world. And so he came out and I was like, what can I do that's like the biggest, most extravagant? So my dumb self took a whole lobster tail and 4 16, 20 shrimp, the jumbo shrimp, and deep fried them bad boys and put it on the burger with onion straws, cheese, and the Cajun ranch that I had. And I called it the Raging Cajun Burger. And
Yep.
that sucker just blew up. It'd be girls like that's like 2 feet tall and as big as this be taking those
Going
whole burgers
in,
down.
man. It's like, damn, like that's you eating that? I bet it
Yeah.
do. Yeah,
Yeah, we
I
actually
saw it
had
and I
a
was like, woo.
we had a burger that was actually named after Mr. Fries. Like it was inspired by him because he was like, "Yo, could you make me a burger that's like on some fries, but I want it stuffed, with some this and that and the 2 eggs." And so I took a burger patty and stuffed it with shrimp and cheese, and then I took our fries and set it on top of that fries with the Cajun ranch. Then I put two fried eggs on top of that with onion straws and more Cajun ranch and cheese and just and
Wow.
he literally ate it on video. I got a video of that man eating that burger, and it's called the
Wow.
Hello Burger
The Hello
The
Burger.
because when
Hello
you bite
Burger.
into it, you be like hello,
Hello. Right. Yeah.
and that's just basically
Definitely feel that.
that's Mr. Fry saying he say hello, and that's his thing. So that's why we call it the Hello Burger, just to show love because. He, of course, was one of the other guys. Like he was at the forefront of what we're doing. Like he started off as an
Yeah.
Instagram chef, and now he has over 30 franchises sold, stores open, about 15 stores open right now currently. Vegas, LA, Inglewood, Atlanta. He's all over the place, and
He first started in Gardena, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it
I've
was
been
he
there.
started in the
Gardena.
parking lot of Smart and Final.
Oh.
He used to have a whole bunch of people meet him in the parking lot of Smart and Final where he would drop off these fries. And it was crazy, and he just it got so crazy that he just had to get a brick and mortar, and it just kept growing and growing, and now you see what you have now.
And I
And it was
like
so
how
funny.
if oh, go ahead.
No, it was just he was like barely just starting. I think he had just got the brick and mortar right when I was starting.
Okay.
And it's so funny. Like he actually went to school with my little sisters or whatnot. So I've been knowing him since he was like 14, 15 years old. And now fast forward, look at him now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I just love seeing these Black businesses just like
I was just gonna
flourishing
say
and
that, yeah. And I
just
love how it's
doing
like
it
a
Of
sense
course.
of support
yeah,
and unity
it's a
amongst each other.
community
It
with
ain't
you
like,
guys. You guys support.
it
There's
ain't
no
like hating and
competition.
yeah, I like that.
Well, I
There's
mean,
no competition, just all love between you guys, and I love
you of
that.
course have that, but it's like unsaid and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's love. It's like you said,
Yeah,
it's a
at the end of the
community.
day it's love. It's
Yeah,
at the end of the day it's
the
love.
biggest thing I can say is the people. The people, the city, like they rock with us. Like Black people and everybody else, it's like they would prefer to go to us over the establishment. You know what I'm saying? Or the corporate.
Yeah,
Like, you know
yeah,
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
we're chosen over, all of these Instagram chefs. Like it's people that still selling out their house, and people pull up. Like I pull up, I go get food. Like that's how I eat. Like I go to the different trucks and Instagram chefs that serving out their house, whatever. Like I support them, and I don't support them because we should be supporting each other because that's just should come natural. But I would prefer to eat that over going to any of these restaurants that I've been going to all my life, McDonald's and Jack in the Boxes and the chain restaurants and
Mhm.
certain things like that. Like I would rather just eat with us because they'll get more out of my money than this corporate structure would. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
it's just the people rock with us, man. They rock with all of us, and it's like they rally behind us. And of course, because everybody is more woke nowadays, we're more in a conscious state. We understand what's going on around us now. So
Right,
it's like
right.
people are investing more in us and in the Black community and in these Black businesses and helping us flourish. We don't get here. We don't get to TV and thousands of followers from just the thin air. Like it's these people, man. So
Yeah.
shout out to everybody that's ever supported any of us. You know what I mean? Because without them, it's like we nothing. It's like
Right.
you call them fans or followers, whatever. But these people pull up in droves and support us. My truck is in Moreno Valley right now at the restaurant that we're about to open. And
Wow.
people are pulling up left and right to come and get food. So it's love and support all over, man. And they come to see us, man. And it's just beautiful to see.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming and taking your time out of your busy night and busy day
Yes.
to
Yes.
spend with us.
Thank
And
you.
we definitely appreciate it. You're always welcome at Ladies Night. And
Thank you. Thank
I need to stop by and get me some more of those wings.
you. No doubt.
All
Yes,
right,
No
you
thank
want
you
doubt.
me
for
to like
again, thank
Appreciate you
you for
guys.
joining and just want to wish you, continued success to keep doing what you're doing. Definitely inspiration for a lot of people. And just keep having these accidents so we can keep getting this awesome food.
so we can keep
You know
eating
what?
that? Yeah.
I'm about to go to 7-Eleven, buy me a ticket on accident. Hopefully I'll become a millionaire. So we about to see how
There
my
you go.
accident turned out.
There you
Y'all
go.
see me
Beautiful
next week.
accident.
Y'all know what happened.
Yeah, man.
After,
Nothing is
after
everything is just by chance, man.
Yeah.
You just take your shot, man. And either you're
Yeah.
gonna make it or you're gonna miss. And it's like,
That's
we
all it
have a lot of
is.
mates.
Yeah.
We've been
after
making
my
a lot of shots. So, we just gonna keep on shooting. That's what they say, keep on shooting. Because you miss
Yeah.
100% of the shots you don't take. So,
Yeah.
you
exactly.
know, I'm here to win, man. I'm here, like I have 7 children.
Oh
Like
wow.
I
I
need
saw
to
that
make sure
Birkin
that they're
bag.
good.
I saw that.
Huh?
I saw the Birkin bag that your daughter got for her birthday from her
Oh
sibling. I
yeah.
cracked up. So I
Yeah,
need
my
a
son
Birkin
made
bag
that for
too.
her.
I know. Tell your son I want a Birkin just like that. That was
He
so
is
cute.
crazy. He is
That
crazy. I
was He's
love him to
very
death.
creative. Yes, I was
Yeah,
like
no.
that young man is gonna grow up to be somebody amazing. And I said I need him
Oh
to make
yeah.
me a Birkin bag. So tell him I
Oh
will
yeah,
buy a Birkin
definitely,
bag
man.
from him.
Birkin bag too,
That was
just so that
so
I can
I'll buy
cute.
a Birkin bag from him too.
It was so cute.
Hey, I'm gonna
Three
tell
Birkin
him
bags.
that, and he will love that. He
I
will
would be his
absolutely
first.
love
I
that.
would be yes, and I was like, that was so cute, and I was like, he is gonna grow up to be amazing, like that. That was really cute. So yes, I want a
Well, I mean,
Birkin.
and it's so funny. Like he's like he's into doing hair and things like that. Like he made a wig and like his first time, and it was like crazy.
Wow.
Like yo, like I looked at it like yo, really? He's like 13,
Yes.
12. He's about to be
Mm.
13.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And it's
Yes.
like yo, like
Yes.
for me, I'm ready to tap in. Like yo,
I was gonna
what
say
can I
tap
do?
in.
How
Yes.
can I help
Yes.
you?
Yes, it's time to tap
You
in.
feel me?
Listen,
Yes.
How
because
can I
my
help you?
edges
How
is
can I
gone. I
assist
might
you?
need to get a wig too. My edges gone. Tell them I might need a wig and a Birkin. How about that?
For
I can
real.
get a bundle,
Yeah.
some
I'm
kind of
telling you.
discount.
Man, I'm not playing, and it's so funny too, like because he just came out to me recently,
Hmm.
and
Good.
Yeah.
I've been raised in, of course, I said I'm from South Central, so it's like men don't
Of
cry, we
course.
thugs, and I gang banged and did all of that, but it's like I had a brother who was gay my whole life, a sister who was gay, my brother's transgender now, so that side of life never really affected me or bothered me,
Right.
and it was so funny because he really thought I was gonna have an issue with them being gay. And
I
it
thought
was like,
I thought
yo,
that
like,
was
what's
an
up?
issue.
Like, I was happy,
Yeah.
like, yo, because for me, it's like you did the hardest thing any
The
person could
heart.
ever do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
Yes.
is almost impossible, especially in different
Yes.
cultures and so on and
Yes.
so forth. But my son was strong enough to come to me, who is dad, who he thinks is this macho man, and say, Dad, like, I'm gay. And shit, I wanted to cry, like, yo, like, that's what's up, son. Like, so
Yeah, but
that's the
that
thing
says a
is
lot
like,
about you too. That says a lot about you as a person and as an individual. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And I love it, and I wish so many other young kids would have the courage and the strength to do. Get.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, I thought I was on mute. Oh,
Ah,
there's about to call. There's about to call Peter on me. The stuff I'm about to say. But yeah, but I think I love it. I'm very happy that your son, came out to you, and that just says big props to you. You're raising, a strong young man who
Yeah.
is, he don't give a damn what nobody got to say. And I always tell people gonna have
Nah.
something to say, no matter if you're doing good, bad,
Yep.
whatever the case might be. So just be your true self, and just do you.
That's what I
That's
told him.
it.
I was like, yo, I don't care what you do, as long as you're a man of integrity and you do right
Yes,
by people.
yes,
Like, don't be
yes,
out here wilding and doing none of the stupid stuff. Like, be somebody that has integrity and be
yes,
about your business,
yes,
be about your bag. Like, because you can
yes,
take over the world as you.
yes,
You can
yes,
do that as you. He
also,
watches the
yes,
RuPaul Drag Race, and it's like he's in love. Like Jen, I call her
yes.
my gay girlfriend because she's gay as hell. Like she's totally into the drag, like that is her thing, and so it's something they connect on, and it's like I
Yeah,
love it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And it's like for me, it's like, son, if you want to do that, like let's go.
Let's
You know what I'm
go.
saying? What you need? You need me to
Listen.
take you to get your outfit? Nigga,
If
like,
he,
what's up? You need, I'm gonna
if
teach
he
you. I'm gonna
needs
show you.
somebody to try his wig or he want to
Right.
whatever,
You feel me?
holla
So
at
that's the
me.
thing, man. We
You
need to
know.
stop shunning our
Yeah.
kids for being themselves and start loving
Yes.
on them and
Loving on them.
embracing them and tapping
Yes.
into all of these beautiful things about them, because there's
Yes.
so much that we
Yes.
don't know exist in them, but we're so afraid, or we treat them like they should shut up, sit down, and be quiet. And it's like that's not the case, man. You
Mhm.
know.
Yeah.
So
So also,
Mm-mm.
if he needs any kind of like assistance and kind of moving forward with it, he got questions. It happens with all of us. He
mhm.
can reach out to me. I'm here.
Okay.
Sheena, my contact shit, and I'm openly gay. I'm cool with it. All those things. I'll buy one of those wigs if that's what need to happen.
Mhm.
I'm here for it. So
We
if
can all
No
buy
doubt.
one of the wigs.
I
I like
appreciate it. I'm gonna
wigs
tell him
too.
too. I'm gonna
Tell
tell him he's
him
gonna like that.
seriously.
bro,
Definitely, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. I
Thank
appreciate
you,
that.
thank you so much for coming on the show. And
Yes.
I'm gonna accidentally fall upon those wings this weekend, and then I'll make up for it next weekend.
That's
Right.
what's up, man. All right, so before we go, Discovery Plus
Yes.
tomorrow we got 2 episodes coming. The following
Okay.
Saturday we got another 2 episodes, and then right after that we got the last 2 episodes that are coming out. Please go follow, go stream, go download, whatever. Just
Do
watch the
all that.
show, please,
Yeah.
everybody.
I'll
Thank
We
watch
you,
it.
got
thank you
you.
We'll
guys.
watch it. We got
I
you.
You
got
guys are
Yes.
Discovery
amazing.
Plus. You need for me to give you my password for Discovery Plus so you can watch it.
No doubt.
I got Discovery Plus. I watch it.
No
I
doubt.
don't care.
They gonna
Yeah.
block us all. Like y'all got too many users watching y'all on
Right.
TV right now.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Chef
Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
best of luck
Solo.
to you in everything
Best
you
of luck to
decide to
you.
do.
Likewise.
Thank
Take
you. Have a
care.
good
Thank you.
night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm so
That
hungry,
was a
y'all.
good
I'm so
interview.
hungry. I'm so hungry. I'm like, I think I might have to. I gotta see what
I
time
know,
they
me
close,
too.
y'all. Now my
So
stomach growling so bad, it
ordered
hurt. I'm
I
serious. It hurt.
Okay.
my here waiting for me to eat it, and I haven't gotten to eat it yet. So I also started drinking a little cocktail
Drink your
without
cocktail,
food.
boo.
There's always that.
It's okay. Okay, so Dante, question. Were you
Oh,
still
shit.
planning on starting your OnlyFans?
Wait, what?
I told you that in secret. You weren't supposed to tell nobody that. I'm just playing. Yes,
I was about to say, I didn't get the memo.
that's
What is
So,
going on?
so
complete,
OnlyFans,
complete
they
joke. Only
are OnlyFans are now they're turning their back on sex workers. Sex workers, because people get on OnlyFans and they have sex on OnlyFans, like porn, right?
But that's what
And
it
you could pay.
was for, right?
Well, OnlyFans was
for
built on the
anything but
backs.
dick and holes. That's it. That's
Yeah.
it. What everybody there for?
So OnlyFans was built on the back of sex workers, but for their future endeavors and wanting to partner up with different businesses, they're gonna ban the sex part as of October. There's no official date, but OnlyFans no longer wants to be associated with sex or sex workers, and sex
Dumbest.
workers actually built OnlyFans during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Literally.
So once they
Yeah.
get rid of the sex workers, they're probably going their stock is going down. So
Oh, it
Dante,
is.
are you still
That's why they
interested in
want to
doing your
change
Only?
it because it's money. They're changing it because they don't want to miss out on that money. So they about to change the game.
They're about to
I've
change it, but
gone
they're
to
not.
only for sex shit. I'm just gonna be completely real and really completely just tell you, I literally there is no other reason I would go to OnlyFans other than to see someone naked that maybe I went and seen like a porno or something. You know what I mean? Like maybe someone I actually know and they have an OnlyFans and I get to like kind of look and see like what's going on. I love that. I think it's awesome. I actually really like OnlyFans. I like them for what they do.
Which is sex. So that's
It's
it.
like oh, is there anything else? Like,
Oh, I love you, Dante.
is there
He's
anything
so
else?
honest and blunt.
So here's the thing: if you like Lady Gaga, you could go to her fucking Instagram and do whatever you're gonna do on her Instagram and look at her pictures. It's the same damn pictures. Look at her Twitter. Same damn pictures. Everybody goes to OnlyFans for sex, and that's just
Well, You better get all your sex time in on OnlyFans because as of
Yeah, I got
October,
until October.
they're putting an end to all that, baby.
Mm.
No more of that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what do you think? So question, what do you think is their next move in order to stay relevant?
Well, they're trying to promote more like on their site for makeup artists, DJs, fitness gurus. They're trying to make OnlyFans one of those, and they're trying to steer away from the sex part because they want to work with they want to have different business relationship with different businesses,
They want
and
more money. They want more
if they're
money. They want more
having
investors.
OnlyFans, yeah.
It,
So if
it does
a
it
lot of
does limit
investors
their
don't want to invest because of the sex
ability.
work.
Like, it limits their advertisement and it limits
Hmm.
like the companies that will advertise on their platform
Yeah.
because of what they provide. And I understand that, but at the same time, this is not Facebook. This is not Instagram where they
Right.
get money from advertisement only. This is they get a cut of whatever these people are doing online, and they
They
have
get a lot of money from what they do
and
online.
they have thankfully received it, and they didn't have no problems until now. All of a sudden, what you got a problem now, but you took it from them before? Don't give me that.
They
Well,
probably saw their wife on there. Shit, they got upset.
no, I mean the sex workers really did build OnlyFans, and they're like OnlyFans. The sex workers are like their dirty little secret. They made the money for them, but it's kind of ironic. So I think their stock is gonna drop because that's why, like Dante said, why people subscribe. They subscribe to see some action. They don't subscribe to
Yeah.
see.
Hmm.
You can go to YouTube and find somebody to work out to.
Right. Right.
Yep.
True.
Okay, so do we care that Caitlyn Jenner is running for the recall of Newsom, and when she is, if she's
Right.
elected, she wants to build a wall? Do we care about
Girl.
that? Does she wants to continue building a wall? Do we care about that, or do we move on?
We care, but at the same time, girl, I got
Yeah.
something to show y'all. So first of all, on my ballot, I have my ballot literally right here, and I won't show y'all who I voted for. But did you see this shit,
I
Angeline?
have to get mine.
Oh,
Oh,
Angeline!
Angeline,
I know.
Angeline, party
Oh
preference
shit.
none,
Angeline is she is
party preference titties, and I
I
went.
know some
I
people
kind of almost want to vote for her.
I can't even say this. I'll have to tell you guys off camera about
Okay.
Angeline. I can't even say it. It's a conflict of interest. Okay. Well, good luck for Angeline. Okay, so
I got love for Angeline though. I do.
oh
It's just so it's
I
what
have
it
a
is.
funny
There's
story.
no
I
anything
really
else.
have a funny story.
Okay.
I have a funny story. Y'all will like it. I'll it's off camera
After, yeah, yeah.
though. Okay.
I love the off-camera
So
stories.
so Anti, when's the last time you stole something?
Oh gosh. I it's been a
Hold on.
I mean, I was young, like early teens maybe. It was a
Um,
goddamn eraser from like Sanrio, probably.
When's the last have you ever stole anything big besides like a small little
Oh
eraser?
no. No. What about
No?
you, Dante, Sheena?
I
Girl,
can't
so
remember. It's been a
the last
while.
stole something was me and an unnamed person because I don't want to name who it is. They may be a relative. um, and we decided to have a barbecue on Vaughn's, and so that happened. But I was like 23 or something. Like I was, yeah. I mean, too old to be stealing, but
I was gonna say you was a grown
too
ass man, kind of.
I was a grown ass man doing dumb shit.
So what did
Well,
y'all steal?
Huh?
What did y'all steal? Was
Chow,
it worth it?
some ribs,
I
some
was
chicken.
gonna say
oh.
I know you didn't steal no damn ribs. Y'all stole
How
some
did you
fucking
steal
ribs.
some ribs?
How did you do that?
Yeah,
Oh my, you.
it was raggedy. It's beyond the statute of
Woo.
limitations, but also I'm not necessarily proud of it. But I'm just gonna say
Where'd
there
you
was
put them
ribs,
at?
there was
I
chicken,
know.
there was pork chops, there was steaks,
Oh, y'all
there
ate
was a
good?
whole
So y'all
lot.
had a free barbecue. That's what you're
It was
saying.
like four of us, and then my one of my other cousins showed up, and was like, "Where'd y'all get all this stuff from?" And we were like, "Oh, we bought it." We sold it.
Oh, was your stomach
Well,
messed up after with that hot meat?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
okay, well, 31-year-old Gary Chase Cobble Jr. He was seen riding
Whew.
an animal on Country Lane in Mountain Rest and placing the horse inside his father's house.
I got so many questions for that man.
He
So
stole a
many.
whole horse, and
Whew.
his dad walked in the house and noticed that there was horse feces in the living
or a
room.
fucking or a whole fucking
He
horse, like
followed the
a
feces to the
horse in my
room,
house.
and there was he was trying to hide the horse in his bedroom.
Wow.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Wow.
A whole horse.
What was
Well, the
he? I
owner of the
mean,
horse,
I don't know.
the
I
owner
don't
of the
know.
horse, they said the horse appeared to be calm, and oh no, I'm sorry, they found the horse in the bathroom where they were able to successfully place him in custody for the and they were able to successfully place a guy in custody for the warrants.
They
So the
arrested
owner of
the
the
Wow.
horse
horse.
plans on pressing charges.
Yeah, that's theft.
How do you steal a horse and then try to
But
hide it?
why? How? First of all, why
He
are
just
you
wanted
stealing
to.
a horse? Like, ain't nobody gonna see you roaming down the street a big ass horse. Then you get the horse in your house. Like, what was his plan? Was that going to be his pet?
Bro,
Like, I want to know what his plan was.
this country is getting further and further from God's grace. I'm just gonna say, because that's some crazy shit. Who steals a whole fucking horse?
And
Now
horses can be
I will
dangerous
say
too.
that
You know, depending.
I'm
Yeah, they
impressed
can
by
kick
the
you in
fact he was
the
able to
face.
do it.
What'd you say, Dante?
Wow.
I'm impressed by the fact that he was able to do it.
Yeah, that part. That's why I said, like,
And
why did he
also,
do it? What was his plan?
I'm impressed by the fact that he actually was trying to hide it.
I know, right? A whole horse. A
How do you
whole
hide a
horse.
whole horse? Don't they weigh like
I love
1,000
I love that
pounds?
the dad mentioned
Crazy.
like, oh, I noticed horse feces, but you didn't
The
notice a
horse,
whole
he
fucking horse.
followed him.
Wow, for real.
I
That is
wouldn't
the
even know
weirdest
what
shit.
horse feces look like. I would be like, what is this on the floor?
Oh, I
Shit, well,
know.
he.
It's grassy. It's almost always green or
I
brown,
was
and
gonna
it's
say
got a very like
green.
hayish.
Look like
Yeah, it's
green
got a very
Oh.
shit.
like hayish look to it. Like it, horse feces looks like horse feces. It's got its own
So you
specific.
would
Now I
know
would
that
say
it's horse feces.
hippopotamuses look like.
Yeah.
Mm.
I would assume it was
Yep.
horse feces if I saw it in this country, but any other country.
Well, this was in South Carolina. It was in
Yeah,
the United States. This man tried to hide a horse.
A whole
yeah.
horse.
Horse
Okay.
feces looks like horse feces in the U.S. Anywhere else, it's questionably. It could be hippopotamus. It could be any other anything.
I can only deal with, I don't know, my own piece. I don't know. Okay.
I
So
don't even.
authorities have in Memphis confiscated thousands of counterfeit vaccination cards imported from China on its way to Louisiana. When they confiscated these cards, some of the words were misspelled. The words in Spanish didn't even make any sense. It was just random words put together.
Oh
Um,
shit! They tried it.
and yeah, there was so many typos, unfinished words, and some of the Spanish verbiage on the back was misspelled and did not make any sense. Just random Spanish words thrown on the back of the cards. And I
Well,
want
that's
to
what
know
did they
too.
think was gonna happen? Because I mean, with so many mandates now, just to go indoor. I mean, what did they think was gonna happen?
I
People
mean,
like,
who's really staring at
you
the
know,
card? So I think it's like a quick flash,
that's if
quick
people
flash
are
to
even
get you on.
checking. Because a lot of businesses, money is like money rules everything, right? So a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
gonna be like, flash something. They can show a fucking index card with a sticker on there, and you getting in.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yeah, that's
feel like
basically.
But but wait,
I don't think
you can
they're
get
gonna do
it
that.
for free. But you can get an actual vaccination card
Well, for
for
those who don't want to get the
For those who are
vaccine,
not vaccinated and
and
they want
don't
the
want
card,
to.
I don't think that's really fair for the vaccinated. For some, but I know I jokingly said I will buy a card, but I wasn't really serious. But I really don't think it's fair for the people who
This
are
is my thought.
vaccinated.
My thought on that is if people, obviously ain't nobody safe at this point, no matter regardless your status, like, everybody can still get it. It's fair game, right? So I mean, at this point, if people who are just so like anti-vax or whatever the case might be, are just hesitant and they still want to, go indoors and assume that risk, then I mean, shit, so be it. I that's just my thing. Like, if you want to risk, possibly getting sick and dying to go eat a fucking meal, then you know what? They should be able to do it.
Be fucking dumb then. Just be dumb.
And I
Do
feel,
you?
I just feel at this point it's everybody, just make the best judgment call that they can, because there's a lot of people who aren't going to do it for whatever reason. That's fine. It's people who have gotten it, and that's fine. But I just feel like, shit, when shit get kind of tough and those who want to sneak in and get the cards and do all that end up fucked up, don't be running your ass to the hospital and taking up a bed for somebody who might really need it, who might just have a breakthrough, kind of fucked up breakthrough, and need the help. That's my take
Don't,
on it.
don't harass them hospital people, but also don't do them bullshit ass videos where you actively, everyone has videos of you sitting here talking about it's bullshit, this ain't real, da 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 da, to you dying in the hospital with COVID. Just it's bullshit.
Mm.
Bullshit, because they do it every fucking time. They do it every time. Like, I should have paid attention. It's like, yeah, you should have paid attention. You should have paid
It's
attention to
just
what.
crazy. We are just in crazy times. It's like no matter what part of the spectrum you're on, it's like everybody, it's just fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
There's no other way to put it.
at the end of the day, you should. I'm the biggest supporter of this. Do what's best for you.
Yeah.
But those
I
vaccine
don't think,
cards, that's crazy.
listen, they tried it.
They did. So the biggest debate that was going on, well, one of
Hurry
the
up.
biggest debate that was going on this week, was people. Someone is trying to say that Michael B. Jordan is the next Denzel. My opinion is Michael B. Jordan is very handsome. He's very beautiful, but he's no Denzel. Not even close.
Not even close.
No.
I don't find his acting ability on the same level. The thing about Denzel is he is an actor who really absorbs himself in the character.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Michael B. Fuckface, whatever his name is,
B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan is just not. I don't find his acting impressive. I don't find his. I don't. I'm never
Yeah.
like impressed by his acting. There's been a few times I've walked away from a Denzel Washington movie where I've been actually very, very impressed and
Like
very
Training Day,
that
right?
work for
Training Day.
yeah,
He played
yeah,
that role.
He sure
honey,
did.
He
and he
played he played that role. Like, I just can't see Mike. Like I said, Michael B. Jordan is very beautiful. He looks
yeah.
good. He's a
He
handsome
does a
man. But Denzel, like, don't say he's the next. No, first of all, there is no
well,
next, not
he's
now.
he's a
Then
good
Denzel's
looking
still
guy.
here.
I almost feel like he's better looking than Denzel is. But the
Yeah, oh
thing
no, he's very handsome.
is that what Denzel has is he's sexy too. On top of being handsome, he's also sexy and he has that ability. I feel like Michael B. Jordan does not tune into any sexiness because he just feels like, oh, I show up and that's just how the fuck it is.
Because I'm beautiful and I'm good. That's all I gotta do. Just stand here and look
I'm
pretty.
pretty. I'm pretty. Resting on pretty. I don't like a bitch rest on pretty. I just don't do it for me. I need to know you're smart. And I need to know you're intelligent too. And Denzel Washington is intelligent, and he's able to morph into roles. You may not, because the other thing is he's like worked into roles that were not available to us at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been able to play those roles, and I think that that's important because Michael B. Jordan has had no resistance in that way, shape, or form.
Yeah. Well, guys, this is the end of the show. Any exciting plans this weekend besides Anti and I eating up everything at
I'll say I'm
Billionaire
eating.
Burger Boys?
Yeah.
That's
Are y'all gonna go to the thing? Are y'all going?
I'm really
what
going.
thing?
I'm gonna.
Oh, I'm really
What
going.
thing?
I wanted.
Yeah,
I just have
those
to take
wings
my
are
dog
bomb.
to
I
the
want some
vet
more.
and
I
stuff,
need some.
and
I
I
need some
feel so
more.
bad because I just don't like to drive, y'all. And it's a lot of places that I hear amazing things about, but I really don't like to drive. And like I said, I am not far at all from any of these good places. So between me having to take the dog to the vet, oh my God. I didn't get a chance to go, but I'm going tomorrow.
Yeah, me
Dr. We're
too.
going
I'm
tomorrow.
gonna
So
get
I'm
I'm gonna
super
get some of the
excited.
wings. The wings are good. The jambalaya fries are bomb. I like the wing. Yeah, I like wings.
them
Period.
burgers look great. Them
Mm.
burgers look
Hmm.
great.
So I'm
We should
eating this
like go
weekend.
there one day
To
and
say
do like a
them
mukbang.
pickles too. Them pickles are great.
We should
Definitely doing
go
that
there one day
tomorrow.
and do a I'm gonna make up for it next week. I'm gonna work out hardcore, drink lots of water, and I'll
Girl,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
probably
having
be
I
on a
want
protein diet.
tomorrow I'm getting me a Pepsi. Girl, I listen, ain't no water to get consumed tomorrow, so I'm gonna hydrate today. Because I'm going all the way in. Okay? The whole
Get y'all
yeah.
some apple cider vinegar, honey. She will kind of erase things that you shouldn't be eating.
I
I
don't
got
like
some
that. It burns
gummies.
my
I got
stomach.
gummies. My husband got us
The
some apple
gummies, yeah.
cider vinegar gummies, yeah. And
I
they
have
don't have
gummies.
that
I can't deal with just by
taste.
itself.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
tried
that
that and
like
it told my insides up. But the gummies
Yeah.
aren't that bad. They have like a little taste, but like I didn't even know what it was. And he was like, "Here, take it." I'm like, "What is that?" You know, I don't do medicine like that. So I'm looking, I was like, "Oh." But it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. So I just try to do those. But yeah, I'm going in tomorrow and just eating and relaxing and that's it.
Chilling. What about you? What's your plan this weekend, Dante? Or DJ Fierce? I think I forgot
girl.
to call you guys by your names.
I'm. You don't have to call me that. That's just That's my Instagram name. I'm just. I'm gonna get this house together a little bit. Wash some clothes because I have like 30 loads of clothes. I have so many clothes so that I don't run out like at all, and that's a problem.
Me
Uh,
too.
so I'm just gonna kind of be around the house, taking care of things, and try to rest up for next week. It's been kind of a rough week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really have any plans. I'm going to Vegas next weekend, so I'm just resting up
Oh,
for next weekend.
where y'all
So,
staying?
I'm staying downtown because that's where all the ratchet is, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
You staying at the Howard Johnsons?
Love it.
No, no, but we're staying downtown. That's where all that's where
The
everything
action.
is. That's where all the
Mhm.
hood shit happens at.
I got you. I
I
love
like
Oh
that hood
shoot.
shit sometimes.
Yes.
I love me some
We
Ratchet
know.
Mahito.
You
Well,
love
you
it too.
I know. No, I said we know. I haven't been
We
to
love
Vegas
that.
in about
I,
three since the last time we went 3 years ago.
Oh, really? We need to redo
Mhm.
that trip again.
I have not
had a
been.
Okay.
whole party that was called Bald Head Ho Shit. So
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
Bald headed hoe shit.
Bald
yeah,
headed hoe shit.
that was the picture that
Mm.
I saw from that song. You know that bald head ho shit, bald head ho shit. Like that was the
Mm-hmm.
theme of my birthday party.
That sounds
That
like
is
a
so
lot of
funny.
fun. Yeah, bald headed hoe shit. Mm.
But
Mm-hmm.
y'all was
That's
doing
gonna
hood
be the
rat shit with
theme.
your hood rat friends.
Oh,
Yes, I'm gonna do some hood
I'll
rat
send
shit
you
with my
the
hood rat friends next weekend.
That is so
I'll send you the
funny.
pictures, Anti, so you can see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
My girls, I was the only boy, but I actually was in the drags. So I had
Okay.
so I had makeup on and all that stuff, and we fucking killed it. It was so fun.
That sounds fun. Well, send me the pictures. I'm
Send
I
the
about
will.
to go
pictures to
feed
the
my
group
belly,
chat.
y'all. I'm
Yeah,
so
I
starving.
know. It was so much fun tonight. I'm
It
so glad we were all
was.
here together. And I guess we're going to see each other next week. Bye,
Yes.
everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.